If you're running an agency or you're running an online business, you cannot be the fulfillment. My name is Nathan Hirsch, and I exited an 8-figure business back in 2019. I learned a lot from going through the exit process, and I also learned a lot about just creating a business that is sellable. Even if you don't want to sell it, you have to understand that most businesses don't last 5 years. Very few businesses last 10 years. And you want to be thinking of an exit strategy from day one. Really, if you think about it, your only options in business is sell it, go out of business, keep running the business forever, or pass it down to your kids, your family, something like that. Most businesses, those are the things that will potentially happen. So you want to build a business that's sellable, and you don't want to wait too long to do that. The best time to sell your business is when you don't have to. When you're enjoying working on the business, you're not burnt out, your business is growing. Once your business actually plateaus, that's a very tough time to sell your business. Hopefully you're making a lot of money, you're cash flow positive, you're not running out of cash. People that buy businesses, they look for businesses that are desperate to sell, where the owners are really burnt out, or the business maybe has an opportunity to make money, but is starting to decline. Those are really good businesses to buy because they can get a good valuation. When we sold FreeUp, we didn't have to sell that company. We were making $100,000 plus profit per month. We enjoyed the business. We liked our team. We weren't burnt out. I shouldn't say we didn't care, but we wanted to sell the business. But if the sale fell through, we would have been okay continuing to run this business for years to come. And that's the position that you want to be with your company. Now, I have 4 B2B businesses right now, and we build them to be sellable from day one. Now, we have absolutely no plans to sell these businesses, but you never know what can happen. Even with FreeUp, we didn't go into 2019 thinking, hey, we're going to unload this thing by the end of the year. We went into it knowing that we had something that was valuable to other people. We enjoyed running it. It was making us money, and there wasn't an urgency to sell it. And that helped us get a good deal and also go through the due diligence process, knowing that if the deal fell through, we were okay. So anyways, in today's video, I want to talk about what makes your business sellable. Again, just giving you the option to sell it if you want to. It'll also open up other opportunities for investors, funding, stuff like that as well. So the first thing is operations. If you're running an agency or you're running an online business, you cannot be the fulfillment. Now, you can be the marketing, you can be the face of the business, you can be the brand. I was the face of FreeUp. I was the one going on podcasts. People associated me with FreeUp. But bigger companies that acquire you or people that acquire you can always come in with a different marketing strategy. You are easy to replace. They replaced me with a whole marketing team. They rebranded. All that stuff can be done. Marketing is easily replaceable. Now, if you're the one actually doing the SEO, or you're the one doing the PPC, you're the one doing the fulfillment, doing the deliverables, that is a very hard sell to a buyer. They don't know that they can replace you, and it's going to be very hard to sell a business. So that's your focus from day one. Focus on sales, focus on marketing. They can bring in salespeople, they can bring in marketers. They don't want to have to replace you in fulfillment. So start building a team. And that means not only do you need fulfillment people, but you need team leaders to manage those people. If you are managing the team, again, very hard to sell that business. We teach a lot of this in Outsource School. You can go to outsourceschool.com/exit and grab our exit playbook there, where we talk all about that. But focus on building a really good team early on. The stronger your team, the less stress you're going to be. You're going to be able to go on vacations, and it's going to make your business sellable. That's what people want. People want to acquire a business that is a great team already. And when we sold our business, we actually didn't let the buyers meet our team, but they interacted with our team. They became clients of the company. They put in requests. They saw the fulfillment. They knew what they were getting. Number 2 is financials. Not only do you need a good monthly bookkeeping process and clean books, but you need to know your numbers inside and out. When the buyers first approached us to sell FreeUp, they asked us a lot of questions about the business, most of them around financials, profit margins, number of clients, stuff like that. And everything we told them on that initial call, when they got into our books later, matched everything in our books. That built a lot of trust between us and the buyers. I've heard other situations where people buy companies, they have those initial calls with the sellers, potential sellers, and when they finally get into the books, that doesn't match anything that they talked about on the call, and that is a quick way to kill any deal. You need to have clean financials. The worst thing you can do is wait until you need to sell or want to sell your business and then start catching up your books. There are no bookkeepers in the world, and trust me, I own 2 bookkeeping companies, Econ Balance and Accounts Balance, that can catch up 12 months, 24 months, 36 months of books relatively quickly. That is not a 2-week project. That might take months and months depending on how complicated your business is. So if you're trying to sell your business in the next 3 months and you haven't done your books in the past 2-3 years, that's not going to happen. The best time to create a good monthly bookkeeping process is now. Clean up your books, have a good monthly process where the month ends. By the 15th of the month, you get your books every single month, and that will really help you going forward. Not only will it help you sell your business, get funding, get investments, all that kind of stuff, but more importantly, it's going to help you make good decisions every month, which is going to make your business more valuable down the line. So clean books is a must. If you don't like your bookkeeper, if you're not happy with your bookkeeper, find a reliable bookkeeping service like Accounts Balance, and make sure you have clean financials before you even think about selling. Next is standard operating procedures, SOPs. Every part of your business needs SOPs. Your customer service needs SOPs. Your fulfillment needs SOPs. Your marketing needs SOPs. When we went to sell FreeUp, they asked for all of our SOPs, and we turned over 100 pages of Google Docs. You don't need some crazy software. I know there's tools out there that are fine, but you can, as long as they're in Google Docs, maybe you have Loom videos, that is good enough. And you want to structure your SOPs with 3 parts: the why, the how, and the important reminders. This is key. The why. Why are you doing this task? How does it impact the business? The worst thing you can do is have one person over here doing a task and they have no idea how it impacts the company or even impacts the team they're working on. Give them the why, give them the background. That's going to make people better at their jobs. The next part of the SOP is the steps. The 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, sub-steps. I like to give my team ownerships of the SOPs, and as the process evolves, it's their job to add steps and sub-steps to make it easier and clearer. Add screenshots, add videos. We want it so that if we need to replace anyone in the company, of course that's a pain, but we have SOPs so that person can hit the ground running. It's not all in my head. No one wants to buy a business where all the processes are in my head. They want SOPs with those steps broken down that the average person can understand, that doesn't need to be an expert in PPC to understand your PPC SOP. And the last part of the SOP, the important reminders, this is what people miss out on a lot, to be honest. You don't want to assume things. What is important to you might not have been important to past clients of your team. So you want all the important reminders. Hey, don't email this client for any reason. He has an anger problem. Hey, make sure you never do this. All the things that are extremely important that would hurt your business, that would lead to failure, need to be highlighted at the bottom of the SOP. And you want to quiz your team on this, of course, when you're training them to make sure that they are aware of these important reminders. So have really strong SOPs. That's going to help make your business sellable. And number 4, and the last thing, is you want a marketing machine. You want multiple ways that you are getting clients. If all of your clients come from Facebook ads, that is a hard business to buy, because what if the person taking over isn't as good as you at Facebook ads? What if Facebook changes a bunch of stuff, which we know they're always doing, and the Facebook ads are less effective? You want to have multiple ways you're getting clients. Maybe it's podcasts and lead generation and SEO and Facebook ads and LinkedIn and all these different things. The more different ways you're getting customers and the more you can prove to a buyer that you are getting customers in multiple different ways, that's going to help your business and make it more sellable. So to review, you need a strong team and a strong leadership team. You want to have strong, clean finances and know your numbers. You want to have SOPs across the board for every single part of your business. And you want a marketing machine, multiple ways that you're getting clients and you can prove to any buyer. Due diligence for me was 6 months. It was the most stressful 6 months of my life. And the only reason we got through it is because we had these 4 things. We had SOPs, we had clean finances, we had a great team, we had a marketing machine, and that's what buyers look for. Due diligence is stressful enough, never mind having to go through it without these 4 things. Just last advice, make sure you have a good accountant. Happy to refer mine. Reach out to me if you want an intro. Make sure you have a good lawyer. I have a great lawyer to refer, but he's in Florida, and if you're not in Florida, that's not going to help you. But happy to introduce you if you're in Florida there. You need those people to go through due diligence. Don't go through it alone. You want to have a strong team there. And yeah, if you have any questions, reach out to me, Nathan Hirsch. You can find me on any social media channel. I always respond to DMs. Nathan@econbalance.com is my email. And if you want to grab my full exit playbook, go to outsourceschool.com/exit. Looking forward to helping you in any way that I can.